Be ready. Start. As per the above statutory provision, the period of 15 years is to be computed from the date when the decree or order becomes enforceable. The question is, when did the decree sought to be executed in the present case become enforceable? Was it from 16th July 1966, when the period of 2 months for measurement and demarcation of the land by the judgment debtor fixed under the decree expired, or was it from the date in 1973 when, according to the decree holder, the judgment debtor measured and demarcated the land? The judgment debtor was to execute the sale deed in respect of the suit sites in favor of the decree holder at her cost as agreed, and in default the court would execute the sale deed on application of the decree holder, and the cost of the execution of such sale deed was to be recovered from the judgment debtor. A decree cannot be said to be conditional one in the sense that the plaintiff could not enforce his rights under the decree till defendant carried out the direction under the decree for measurement and demarcation of the land. The position is well settled that ordinarily a decree becomes enforceable immediately after the judgment is pronounced. Purity of election process has to be preserved. 1. The means for achieving this end is to deprive a returned candidate for the success secured by him by resorting to means and methods falling foul of the law of elections. By the time the election petition may be filed and judicial assistance secured, material evidence may be lost. The relief sought for is to let the election process proceed in conformity with law and the facts and circumstances be such that the wrong done shall not be undone after the result of election has been announced, subject to overriding consideration that the court's intervention shall not interrupt, delay or postpone the ongoing election proceedings. The facts of the case at hand provide one such illustration with which we shall deal with a little later. A perusal of the court order of the High Court shows that one of the main factors which prevailed with the High Court for passing the impugned order was that the learned government advocate who appeared before the High Court on a short notice and without notice to the parties individually was unable to tell the High Court if the notification was published in the Government Gazette. However, the factum of such notification having been published was brought to the notice of this court by producing a copy of notification. Main pillar of the foundation of the High Court's order thus collapsed. In the petitions filed before the High Court, there is a bald assertion of malafide. The averments made in the petition do not travel beyond a mere ipse dixit of the two petitioners that the Election Commission motivated to oblige the ruling party in the state. From such bald assertion, an inference as to malafides could not have been drawn even prima facie.